When training a short order cook or as a short order cook, one of the very first things they teach you is cooking order. This is very important because it ensures that all the food goes out at the same time and goes to the table hot. Oh, can't forget some toast. This is especially difficult when there's like 60 people in the restaurant on a Sunday afternoon, like church just let out and people are going nuts. So, you know, it's hard. Today we're just gonna make one meal for me, but all the principles apply, and this will help you, you know, become a lot better at cooking breakfast on your griddle. That's actually the goal of most restaurants, is to get about 12-minute ticket times. You may not know that, but a lot of times they get underneath that, but that's why it's important to prep ahead in a restaurant and, you know, also at home. So I like to put my potatoes in water, and then what we're gonna do, oh boy, we're losing our taters here, is we're gonna put them into the microwave for about 2 minutes just to soften them up. You don't have to do this, this just speeds up the process. Oh boy, time for coffee. Cook, two, oh my gosh. We just moved in and I still don't know how to use the new microwave. I teach people how to cook on YouTube and I have no idea how to use a microwave in a house. Awesome. It's too early for the hard stuff, so probably just stick with coffee. So here's the general rule for cooking order I was taught. You do whatever takes the longest, put down first, and whatever takes the shortest, you put down last. Makes sense, right? But for this cook, what we're gonna be doing is potatoes down first, then the meat. The potatoes and meat are kind of interchangeable. You can do the meat first if you're doing a lot of meat and then just put it to the side. But since I'm just doing a couple sausage patties, we'll do the potatoes first because they're gonna take a while, even though we put them in the microwave to kind of help them out a little bit. Then after potatoes, we will do the meat, and then I'll probably throw the onions down after that. Sometimes I put the onions down too early. I don't want them like burnt or caramelized. I just kind of want to grill them up a little bit. Then you would do pancakes or French toast if you had it. I don't have that today, so I'll probably just put down the regular toast, and then we'll finish up with the eggs last. So let's go out and talk about the second most important thing, that is the temperature control on your griddle. So temperature is the second most important thing when mastering your griddle meal. So in a commercial restaurant, they have the knobs that say what temperature the griddle gets to, but it's inside and it's a nicer griddle, and there's a lot of differences between a commercial griddle and a residential one, and I'll explain that more at the end. But for us, you know, we're outside, and so we need to kind of regulate our temperature. So I'm going to use an infrared thermometer. This is key if you just got a griddle. I really think every new griddle owner should get one of these. And let me show you how I'm going to set these knobs up. Okay, so for the knobs, I'm probably going to go low, 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 and then this one on the right, I'm going to go off. So let's turn those on. 3, and that guy's off. So I don't like to go too high. Actually, you know what? I want to get the potatoes a little bit of color. So these first two I'll go on medium, and then this one I'll go low, and this one I'll go off. So that way I have a spot to hold stuff when it finishes warm, and also it can stay lower from our eggs at the end because the eggs are at a lower temp, which we'll go over as well. I better get off my son's chair before I break it. All right, so let's use our thermometer to see where we're at on this griddle top and get started. Yeah, we're about 180 here because it's off to something there. See all the way towards the end. 300, that's rising, so I'd like it around 350 or so, but we'll catch it on the way up and we'll go ahead and get started putting down these taters and getting them rocking and rolling. A little bit of oil. Taters, still a little bit of water in there, so that's why they're doing that. Now my griddle, hold on, let's mix these taters with the oil. And this isn't necessary, but sometimes I will just put a steak weight on there, or a little hamburger press just to make it firmer, make it cook quicker. Okay, look, so the griddle is not level. Everything goes towards the pond. This is for filming purposes. People always give me comments like, level your griddle. It's like, well, I just moved in. I'm still trying to figure it out. Okay, man. So I got to try to figure out the setup to get all the cameras and stuff. So I know it's not level, but it is going towards the grease trap, which makes things easier because everything flows this way towards the grease trap. Also, look at that yard, man. I did some mulch. I did some weeding. I'm like a real homeowner now. No one told me it would be this hard owning a home. I don't know if this was a good deal. I didn't realize I was going to have to spend an entire weekend just pulling weeds, but here we are. A little bit of salt and pepper on there. This is actually a steak seasoning that I have, like an all-purpose steak seasoning to give the potatoes a little bit of a extra kick to them. Down goes sausage. All right, time to check everything. Oh, we got a tater stuck here. Nope, not quite getting the color I want yet. I mean, that one looks okay, but probably a little early on the flip. That's okay, not a big deal. We will keep on chucking along. Sausages tend to cook fast though. I feel like they, yep. Oh, 2-for-1 special on that sausage. There we go. Go ahead, put our onions right here in between everybody. There we go. I think we're on a good timetable here. Let's just get the onions kind of worked up and we'll add those to the taters. Okay, let's flip the potatoes again. Yeah, now we're getting looking good. Keep on crisping up, guys. Okay, I don't want to burn these sausages, so I'm going to move them up here so they can slowly finish cooking through the middle without getting burnt on the outside. The onions look great. I don't want them to cook anymore, so put them on top. So we're going to go ahead and put our toast down. I'm going to do this right in the front here. Next, what we're going to do is our eggs. That's our last thing to do. The potatoes are kind of still cooking. The sausages are finished. They're just up here off in the corner. We're going to do our eggs right in the front here, okay? And this is where temperature really comes into play. We were at 375, 350, a little higher at some points with the potatoes and the onions and the meat. And then we moved it to our warming zone now. And then here's the eggs. We need these to be around 300, which is why I turn these off. You also want a clean spatula and usually a clean area of the griddle. You can do it in the sausage fat or the bacon fat. They'll be fine. You just might have black specks in it. If you don't like that, if that's not what you're looking for, then you need to clean it. Just squirt down a little bit of water. This is also a good way to lower the temp if it's too high. So let's see what the temp is here. 315, 323. So that's not terrible, but I'm okay if it goes a little bit lower as well. So we'll clean the spatula. Get out a paper towel if you have one, and then we'll just do a little bit of water right here. Move it down. There we go. That's our clean area for my eggs. Then I'll clean the spatula. You could obviously use 2 spatulas if you want, you know, but I just got the one and we're gonna make sure it gets nice and clean. Or relatively clean. All right, let's check our temp now after that. 307, okay, good. Honestly, let's flip these over. Oh, that looks like toast. That looks like toast too. Okay, I think we're good with the potatoes and everything. I'm gonna cut everything off. I use the wire rack not just for my coffee, but that's where we'll put the toast if it gets done. That's where we'll put the sausage if they get done, but they're probably fine. And hold your coffee, but your coffee can get hot. This handle can get hot, so, you know, drink responsibly. A little bit of oil going down. You know, dose. Salt. A little bit of pepper. Okay, we lost this guy in the front. Don't worry. So we're gonna do these sunny side up. So I'm just gonna keep pulling the whites out a little bit. That's a little trick that I learned for sunny side up. Just try to get these whites to cook. Oh boy, that one is gonna be kind of sunny side up, right? Check on the toast. It's good, I don't want to take it off. All right, so we'll plate this bad boy up here. We're gonna go like this. We're gonna go like that. And we're gonna hit 2 of them sausages. This is how we're gonna hide this guy. Put him right there. There. So those are the 2 things, folks. You just need to do your cooking order and you need to know your temperatures for which foods. And then that's how you're gonna master breakfast on your griddle, no matter if it's just a small one like this or if it's a big one for your whole family. And if you wanna know more about why our residential griddles aren't like the ones in diners, well, that video is on your screen right now. Check that out. Thanks so much. Keep on griddling.